Allow me to give you some much needed context and background to this series. The word Inu-rere is a Yoruba term for generosity, but in plain words, it means one who is selfless, one who has a clean heart, a mind of goodness, of kindness, of lovingness, and good fortune. It is a pinnacle term for a perfect human and society, and that is the theme of our next podcast series. Let's talk about the Yoruba briefly. The Yoruba are one of the largest ethnic groups in West Africa, primarily found in southwestern Nigeria, with significant populations in Benin and Togo. Known for their rich cultural heritage, as are all ethnic groups in Africa, the Yoruba have a long history that stretches back centuries, with vibrant traditions in music, in art, and philosophy. Their values of community, of mutual aid, and collective responsibility have shaped the Nigerian society as a whole, making Inu-rere a fitting theme for this series of the Ubuntu Giving podcast. The essence of Inu-rere, which is generosity if we were to say that in English, is reflected in everyday acts, from giving material things to offering time to showing up when needed and providing any form of support to those in need. This deep-seated culture of giving is not foreign to the motherland. In fact, it is a cross-cutting tradition across lands and languages that has helped shape and sustain communities across the continent. This podcast is a spinoff from the Exploring African Giving Practices webinar that held on May 2nd, 2024 by GivingTuesday Africa and TrustAfrica. In this podcast, we will take you on a journey discovering diverse and fascinating giving practices, from Ghana's Nobua, where community members come together to help each other with farming tasks, to Cameroon's Dainajangi, where communities show solidarity in times of celebrations and grief or sorrow. Each episode will highlight how these practices have shaped lives, have sustained communities, and inspired acts of generosity that extend beyond borders. Our guests will share precious giving moments and experiences with us, selflessly embodying the spirit of Inu-rere and making a difference through innovative approaches to giving. I am so happy that I get to experience this firsthand, and I'm excited for you to join us. My name is Bidemi, and I'm honored to have you be part of this and to be your host for this series of the Ubuntu Giving podcast. Today is another day to celebrate the spirit of giving that binds us all.